yeah, we locked in for sure. Yeah, we locked in.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl.
Cloudy,
and it'll be a great one between the Indianapolis Colts and the London Black Knights. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he'll take this one near the 25, calling the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
We get this show on the road, man.
Who was that? A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Out of the gun, Watson. He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game.
The kicking straight. The kicking straight. Hell yeah. I did not lag. Good point, boy.
Take it in at the 11. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And that will come the offense as they take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Bridgewater. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Bridgewater to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Just a
5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
I
now
thought
the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football.
Okay.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes you get just a little over-eager defensively when you've got people backed up because the mentality is to attack, take the ball away, or at worst, just keep them backed up there for your own offense. They actually used their aggressiveness against him on that one and hit him big.
Absolutely. Had him pinned on the 2. Not anymore. Now this one complete
you got to stay in bounds,
on the
boy.
left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the gun, here's Watson. And this one caught by Max Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
First down.
Set. 19. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that kid 31. 52.
On first down, Watson. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. A gain of 6 there on first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he's going to keep it here. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Saquon Barkley.
Oh.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check 24. Check 24. Alert.
That's cool.
We're scoreless after one.
No score.
Set. 19. Check 52. Come on. I got it. 9 and go.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Damn, that's an easy 3. Easy 3, bro. Come on, man.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Draw play, it's Eckler. And they see right through that defensively.
Big
As
Marvin
he'll be
Wilson,
hit and
no
taken
sir.
down to the backfield.
Not him.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Watch that underneath shit. Watch that underneath shit.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
No, sir.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really,
come on, you gotta get out of there, John Wall.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
3rd and 2, Watson.
City.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. That's complete to Jake Butt. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Pick! Oh, you got to pick that. You got to pick that. You have to pick those.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. 1st down, Bridgewater. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Pick!
And it'll be intercepted.
Get out of there, get out of there.
Well, and it's picked.
Fuck that shit, man. Let's go. Fuck that shit. Let's go, man. J.R. Reed. J.R. Reed. J.R. Reed, man.
Luckily for me, though,
let's rock, boy.
Lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Watch the slip. Watch the slip. 50 points down. He's coming. 52 is Mike. Bring it over there, Mike. 52.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Watson. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Watson. And
he hit on that shit.
Complete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
This is taken at about the 14.
Let me get that.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
I'll take it forward. Damn, damn that 3, man. I know I should have went for that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they'll play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half.
Pick!
He hits it to Gurley.
That would have been big 6. I should have switched over fast enough, man.
As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This will be fielded at the 6. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater.
Bang!
Left side here, and it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, Eckler. He'll get it down here to the 43.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And that one's complete to Gurley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Gurley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2nd and 5 now. Bridgewater.
Pick!
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Pat P! Come on, Pat P!
I know at times people think we
That's the pick, Pat P. That's the pick we wanted.
When you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
Pick! Oh, my God, bro.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Bro, oh my God, I literally sat. I sat on that bitch, bro.
He was trying to force it in there.
They holding me, man.
Time to force it. He felt like he needed to make it right.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
They hold me out that pig.
Well, some good news.
Damn. I literally sat there straight. That's Patrick Peterson. He not gonna pick that?
But with the way those defenses
rolled
in the first half, that could
I ain't
be
gonna
a
give it
big
to him. We gonna have to
3-point
go
play
get that
right
shit,
there,
man.
couldn't it?
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
Damn, bro, that shit some bullshit.
And this will not be.
I literally called the pick out.
Pick!
Man, come on, dog.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley, but he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Pick! Oh, my God, bro. Pick the ball, bro. They holding me with these picks.
Shows how difficult it is to pick apart.
Come on, man.
Those guys are sitting.
They holding me with these picks. Let's go, man. Pick the fucking ball off. We know where he going.
Here's Bridgewater. He's got
great fucking tackle in the open field, man.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Tressway now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Ross on the return. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Johnson able to pick it.
There's no way he just did that, bro.
And he will take this.
He's standing right there, and the nigga ran right by him.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six.
He's standing right there.
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Fourth quarter, man. Everybody put their clothes in the air, man. Let's rock.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all.
And now look at him go. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Saquon Barkley, 67 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Bridgewater. Complete outright to Jake Butt. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. I think probably just trying to draw them off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch twins. Check 26, check 26.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Watson on 1st down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. It's complete to Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Check three.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have them.
And they get to Bridgewater. Bridgewater taken down on the end zone for a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They run. It's Gurley. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Watch tight end. You got 3 down. Check 13. Let's go. Come on.
Now Bridgewater. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Bridgewater, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Montez Sweat providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
A 32-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So in a game that's been full of twists and turns, here's another with time winding down.
And now, as you say, time's obviously a huge factor. But all you're looking for now is 3. So one big play, maybe a penalty, and you might get that shot after all.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play that time for the Colts. 53 yards. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl. Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember,
stop playing with me. Y'all know my body. Y'all know my body, man. Stop playing with me. Championship pedigree. Championship pedigree. Y'all know my fucking body. Stop playing. Stop playing with me.
For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gold.
Y'all know my body. Y'all know my fucking body. Stop playing. Championship pedigree. Championship pedigree. Y'all know my body, man. CeeDee Lamb. No timeouts. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all know my fucking body. Stop. You just know this shit, man.